Hi YouTube, a bit of a change in scenery. As you see, I've placed the camera higher so I can stand while doing the voices. Um, well, the first voice I'm going to do actually is one for a mod called Shadow of Meresis. And the mod was originally made German, and they're now doing an English dub, or voiceover. And I'm one of the characters called Zarador. I'm also one of the barkeeps, but I already recorded those lines, so not gonna see me do those. Well, just gonna drink some water, because his voice has to be quite low. I do a lower voice for him. An American, apparently. He's Breton. And, besides Hurlus, one of the other characters, Zarador is the most important character in the quest. He knows about the true power of the amulet. He's an old crabby man, distressed, who doesn't expect much from life anymore, and who's distressed by crucial nightmares of Molech Bal. That's one of the deities in the Elder Scrolls universe. I'm a big fan myself. Full charge of his mental and magic power, and his complete opposite of old. In his way of going about things. So he's very strong mentally, still. There's no need to speak with a very old voice, so I'm going to just do a very low, fierce voice. I'll do these shouting lines always after I do the regular lines. But first I have to find my voice. Well, the voice for the character. So I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk more American now, from now on, in the video. Well, because normally I try and speak more British, I suppose, than American, but the character really needs an American voice. I'll be voicing Zarador more or less like this. Low voice, so low American accent. Let's get started. It's just like back then. It's just like back then when you got your mind set on something. Leowin, you say. Gorgeous city. If only I could once again smell the scent of the elkonet flower I used. Oh, fuck. If only I could once again smell the scent of the elkonet flower I used to love as a 5-year-old boy. So what's the matter? I've heard of this piece of jewelry. Let me see. Yes. Oh, yes, it bears the same symbols it should. Up there, is that a date? Oh. Up there, is that a Daedric O? No, that looks more like a P to me. I think the inscription reads something like Count Charis of Meresis. Bound to eternally serve Count Charis of Meresis. Bound to eternally serve Bark Karur. Bah! Bears the same symbols it should. Oh. Fuck. Ah. Count Charis of Meresis. Bound to eternally serve Bark Karur. Very interesting. I bet you got the the first two symbols mixed up with the parons again. Bark Karur, that would be the almost forgotten name of Molech Bal, the Daedric Prince of Slavery and Discord. Yes, that is correct. Yes, that is correct. I'm afraid what we have here is the amulet of Meresis. Incredible. Legend to this amulet is as follows. Fuck. I said amulet. Yes, that's correct. I'm afraid what we have here is the amulet of Meresis. Incredible. Legend to this amulet is as follows. I assume you've heard that more than 200 years ago, the border between this world, Mundus, and the world of Oblivion, the Daedra plains, was fragile and thin like never before. This era is generally referred to as the Oblivion Crisis, because the Daedric Prince of the Krokion. Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's correct. because the Daedric Prince of Destruction, Meruns Dagon, used that thin border to dare an invasion on Tamriel. Times must have been exciting, just perfect to contact a Daedric. Times must have been exciting, just perfect to contact the Daedra. It's said that Molech Bal spoke to Count. Okay, let's start over. Daedra, Prince of Destruction, Meruns Dagon, used that thin chin burger. Fuck. Like when you have to read really long lines and you get one thing wrong, it's all over. It is said that Molech Bal spoke to Count Karis in his dreams. He offered him the occasion of immortality in his life, achieved by an invocation on an amulet to trap his soul. But Molech Bal, Prince of Slavery and Discord, giving a present to mortals. The Count had been betrayed. The broken fragments henceforth served the Daedric Prince as a tool to enslave mortals, to draw their souls into the realms of oblivion. Having a look at you, I can tell that you don't look so healthy either. That went rather well. Okay, see, I took this all in one take, but they need to be separate lines, so I'm gonna do some cutting. See you in a bit. Okay, so this is just what you can generally expect on my channel. I haven't done any screaming and stuff like that, but if you want to hear me scream, or the character Zarador scream, you can just play the mod. Peace out.